Iran has a large network of private, public, and state-affiliated universities offering degrees in higher education. State-run universities of Iran are under the direct supervision of Iran's Ministry of Science, Research and Technology and Ministry of Health and Medical Education. According to Article 3 of the Constitution of the Islamic Republic of Iran, Iran guarantees free education and physical training for everyone at all levels, and the facilitation and expansion of higher education. Iran also guarantees not only the right to bear arms but all-round strengthening of the foundations of national defense to the utmost degree by means of universal military training for the sake of safeguarding the independence, territorial integrity, and the Islamic order of the country. History. Pre-Islamic Era. The existence of pre-Islamic era universities such as the School of Nisibus, Saruye, Ria Shah, and the Academy of Gundishapur provide examples of precedents of academic institutions of science that date back to ancient times. Islamic era. The traditions and heritage of these centers of higher learning were later carried on to renowned schools such as Iran's Nizamiya and Baghdad's House of Wisdom. During the Islamic era, modern, it was Abbas Mirza who first dispatched Iranian students to Europe for a Western education. The history of the establishment of Western-style academic universities in Iran dates back to 1851 with the establishment of Darul-Fanoon, which was founded as a result of the efforts of the royal vizier Mirza Taghi Khan Amir Kabir, aimed at training and teaching Iranian experts in many fields of science and technology. In 1855, the Ministry of Science was first established, and Ali Gholi Mirza Zaid al-Sultani was appointed Iran's first Minister of Science by Nasser-Eddin Shah. By the 1890s, Darul-Fanoon was competing with other prominent institutions of modern learning. The Military College of Tehran, established in 1885 with a budget of 10,000–12,000 tomans, was its first rival, and in 1899 the College of Political Sciences was organized within the Foreign Ministry. The Ministry of Higher Education, which oversees the operation of all institutes of higher education in Iran, was established in 1967. However, it was back in 1928 that Iran's first university, as we know it today, was proposed by an Iranian physicist, Mahmoud Hessabi. The University of Tehran was designed by French architect André Godard, and built in 1934. Today, Tehran University is Iran's largest university with over 32,000 students. In the medical field, it was Joseph Cochrane who first founded a professional school in Iran in 1878, and who is often credited for founding Iran's first contemporary medical college, as well as founding one of Iran's first modern hospitals in Urmia. The medical faculty Cochrane established at Urmia University was joined by several other Americans, namely Drs. Wright, Holmes, Van Norden, and Miller. They were all buried in Urmia as their resting place after serving the area for many years. In Tehran, Samuel M. Jordan, whom Jordan Avenue in Tehran is named after, also was directly responsible for the expansion of the American College in Tehran. The school received a permanent charter from the Board of Regents of the State University of New York in 1932. By the end of the First Pahlavi period in 1941, the University of Tehran was still the only modern university in the country. Hence, the Ministry of Science commenced the establishment of other universities in Isfahan, Tabriz, Ahvaz, and Shiraz, with special emphasis given to the medical and veterinary sciences. Charles Eberling was highly instrumental in this regard. In 1953, there were 4 universities with 14,500 undergraduate students, whereas in 1977 there were 16 universities with 154,315 undergraduate students. The Shah soon initiated projects to build Iranian universities modeled after American schools. thus Pahlavi University, Sharif University of Technology, and Isfahan University of Technology. Three of Iran's top academic universities were all directly modeled on American institutions such as the University of Illinois at Chicago, MIT, and the University of Pennsylvania. The Shah in return was generous in awarding American universities with financial gifts. For example, the University of Southern California received a gift from the Shah in the form of an endowed chair of petroleum engineering, and $1 million donation was given to the George Washington University to create an Iranian studies program. The Iranian Revolution put an end to the massive U.S.-Iran academic relations. In 1980, a major overhaul in the academia and higher education system of Iran initiated by Ayatollah Khomeini led to what is referred to in Iran as Iran's Cultural Revolution. However, all universities in the country were closed down from 1980 to 1983. In addition, Islamic curricula and Islamic educational setting were introduced when the universities were reopened. In 1986, the Ministry of Higher Education handed over supervision and overseeing of education in the medical sciences in Iran to the Ministry of Health, Treatment and Medical Education. This was to optimize use of the medical resources in the country, and to promote health, treatment, teaching, and research more efficiently in the field. After the Iran-Iraq War, some new universities were founded and doctoral programs were developed in the previous universities. The number of university students is now more than 6 times as many as in 1979, so that critics debate whether the national entrance exam is useful anymore or not. Academic system of Iranian universities. In 2008, Iran had over 3.5 million students enrolled in universities, some 1.7 million in various programs in Islamic Azad University and the remainder in state universities. In addition, the new enrollment numbers for the academic year 2004 were 290,000 in Azad universities, and 250,000 in state universities. Iran currently has 54 state-operated universities, and 42 state medical schools. These are primarily the top choice for students in national entrance exams, and have the largest and most prestigious programs. There are 289 major private universities operating as well. In addition, there are over 40,000 students engaged in master's programs and 20,000 students in PhD programs. In all these schools, except for private universities such as the Islamic Azad University system, tuition and room and board is mostly paid for by the government. The universities themselves largely operate on state budgets. There are also institutes like Payar-Manor University that offer degrees remotely or online. Some schools offer degrees in conjunction with European universities. The International University of Shabaha, for example, offers programs under the guidance of London School of Economics and Political Science, Goldsmiths University of London, and Royal Holloway. Other schools such as the Institute for Advanced Studies in Basic Sciences in Zanjan have close collaboration with the International Center for Theoretical Physics in Trieste, Italy for workshops, seminars, and summer schools. The Iranian government also offers intensely competitive but fully paid scholarships for successful applicants to pursue PhD-level studies in Great Britain. As of October 24 or 25, the President of Iran has indicated that many college courses taught by Iranian universities are too westernized and do not comply with Muslim law. Those courses may be changed radically to comply with Muslim law, or they may be completely eliminated by early 2000. Iran allocated around 0.4% of its GDP to R&D, which ranks it far behind industrialized societies, and the world average of 1.4%. By 2009, this ratio of research to GDP reached 0.87%, and the set target is 2.5%. Rankings. The Islamic World Science Citation Center published rankings for 2012 of Iranian universities and institutes of higher education appears as follows. University of Tehran, Sharif University of Technology, Amir Kabir University of Technology, Iran University of Science and Technology, KN, Tuzi University of Technology, Tabiat Modares University, Shiraz University, Isfahan University of Technology, Ferdowsi University of Mashhad, Shahid Beheshti University, University of Tabriz, University of Isfahan, University of Urmia, University of Mazandaran, Shahid Chamran University of Ahvaz. The ranking analyzes research performance, international cooperation and scientific impact of a university or an institute. Almost none of these universities, however, are mentioned in the 2007 academic ranking of world universities, nor in the Times Higher Education Supplement. Sharif University of Technology and University of Tehran are the only Iranian universities that appear in the THES World Ranking for 2008. The universities ranked above 400 are listed alphabetically in this list, thus the exact ranks of these two universities are unavailable. Iranian authorities, however, ignore such rankings, and claim that, according to Chancellor of Tehran University, Iran is third in science and technology in Asia after Japan and Turkey. Critics further claim that for the case of Iran, rankings such as SJT and THES fail to provide an accurate image when assessing Iran's institutions of higher education, since graduates from these universities routinely are well prepared and end up matriculating into the competitive elite graduate schools of Europe and the United States in comparatively large numbers. Ranking by number of publications in terms of the number of papers published via Institute for Scientific Information. The 2007 ranking of medical and non-medical universities of Iran is as follows. Ranking by number of publications. The most number of papers published in the following fields by order: chemistry, medicine, engineering, physics. Reports for 2003 and 2005 are also available. Ranking of medical schools. ISC's most recent list of the highest top 5 ranked universities in the medical field for 2012 is Tehran University of Medical Sciences, Shiraz University of Medical Sciences, Shahid Beheshti University of Medical Sciences, Isfahan University of Medical Sciences, Tabriz University of Medical Sciences, Mashhad University of Medical Sciences. Ranking of dental schools. According to the 2007 rankings, the top 5 rated schools in the dental field in Iran are Shahid Beheshti University of Medical Sciences, Tehran University of Medical Sciences and Mashhad University of Medical Sciences, Isfahan University of Medical Sciences, Kerman University of Medical Sciences and Shahid Saidawi University of Medical Sciences and Health Services and Hamadan University of Medical Sciences, Ahvaz University of Medical Sciences and Shiraz University of Medical Sciences and Babel University of Medical Sciences. Ranking of pharmacy schools. According to the 2010 rankings, the top 3 rated schools in the pharmaceutical field in Iran are Tehran University of Medical Sciences, Isfahan University of Medical Sciences, Tabriz University of Medical Sciences. Ranking of engineering schools. According to the 2012 University Ranking of Islamic Countries, the top-ranked engineering schools in the engineering field in Iran are Sharif University of Technology, Amir Kabir University of Technology, Iran University of Science and Technology, Isfahan University of Technology, KN, Tuzi University of Technology. Prominent libraries in Iran. Large libraries existed in Iran both before and after the advent of Islam and throughout many periods in Iran's history. One can mention the libraries at Gondeshipur, School of Nisibus, and Saruya during the pre-Islamic era of Iran. During the Middle Ages, many schools of Nizamiya harbored large collections of manuscripts and treatises. In Marageh, Nasir al-Din al-Tusi built a library that reportedly contained some 40,000 volumes, which was well financed. And the Royal Library of the Samanid court, in which Avicenna was granted special access to, is yet another fine example. The first prototype of a modern national library in Iran was the Library of Dar al-Funun College, established in 1851. In 1899, another library called the Nation's Library was inaugurated in Tehran. Finally, the National Library of Iran was inaugurated in 1937. Iran's major national libraries today are National Library of Iran, Tehran; Central Library of Aston Quds Razavi, Mashhad; Tabriz National Library, Tabriz; Malik National Library, Tehran; Ayatollah Marashi Najafi Library, Iran's Library of the Parliament; Shiraz Regional Library of Science and Technology, Shiraz; Library of Institute for Studies in Theoretical Physics and Mathematics. Ideology and politics in higher education. Under the rule of the Islamic theocracy in Iran since 1978 revolution, the status of science and education has been dramatically affected in the country. In particular, following the so-called Iranian Cultural Revolution and Islamization of universities after a shutdown period, the quality of science and technology required for development dropped significantly but has since been revived. So much so that Iran ranks 40th in science production and first in scientific growth in the world in 2011. Exclusion of students of some minority religions have been barred from entering tertiary education institutions in Iran, particularly those of the Baha'i faith. Since the Iranian Revolution of 1979, Baha'i students have been excluded from universities regardless of their national university examination results, on basis of their religion. See Baha'i Institute for Higher Education, brain drain and students abroad. Iran tops the world countries in the brain drain phenomenon. In 2002, the CIA estimated that 77% of Iran's population aged 15 and over can read and write. By 2008, the adult literacy rate had reached 80.6%. A significant majority of this population is at or approaching collegiate levels. Of this population, nearly 150,000 are estimated to exit Iran every year. According to the Iranian government in 2013, 12,000 foreign students were studying at Iranian universities while 55,686 Iranian students were studying abroad. Out of this number, 8,883 students are studying in Malaysia, 7,341 in the United States, 5,638 in Canada, 3,504 in Germany, 3,364 in Turkey, 3,228 in Britain, and the rest in other countries. But according to a new estimate by the Minister of Education, between 350 and 500,000 Iranians were studying outside of the country in 2014. The difference remains unexplained. As of 2015, 42% of recent young graduates were unemployed. Entrepreneurship. In accordance with the third five-year development plan, the Entrepreneurship Development Plan in Iranian universities was developed and launched in 12 universities across the country, under the supervision of Management and Planning Organization and the Ministry of Science, Research and Technology.